marriage, and I get that. I mean, my whole thing is when I got married, I was scared I was going to cheat like my dad, and my daddy can't be faithful to anybody. And I don't care if he hear this or not. Make sure I let him know.
But this is the thing, and where I provided, but a lot of times it was more so because my dad was in the military, and you already know how military folks are, especially when it come down to the men. They're not trying to really show no damn emotional sides, especially when they have sons. Mm-hmm. So I wasn't taught how to be emotional like that. I know how, I know because it's something I've learned, but it wasn't something that okay, well, son, you need this how you treat your woman. This, no, it was go to work, make sure you pay the bills, make sure you got food on the table, make sure that you take care of. That's all I was taught.
You were not taught to take care of your woman. Like, no. Be a dad, but also be a husband and take care of what her needs are. Did you ever, throughout the marriage, walk in the house and say, hey, babe, how was your day? Yeah. Did you ever just let her unload what issues she had going on? I'm not going to ask you. I'm going to ask her because she's right here. Did he ever just let you unload? In the beginning. So when we get to the middle, how was it?
We struggled a lot.
Did you feel like y'all were just roommates?
I mean, this is the thing. I felt that because we were going through our struggles after I graduated school, I needed to do what I needed to do to make sure that our kids had a place to stay. She had a place to stay. She had something to drive. The lights is on. Their needs were met. That was my goal. That was me getting up and going to work and making sure that they had, it was my thing. You feel like I didn't want to hear nothing about what the hell was going on with nothing, because of hell, I wouldn't come home telling nobody what the hell was going on either.
But you know now that wasn't right, yeah. So, how often were y'all having sex in y'all's marriage?
Oh boy. In the beginning? Shit. That was all the time.
And what about, like, how far in?
I couldn't even tell you how far in, right? Maybe she got a better understanding. Maybe she got a better idea when we start.
Like, when did y'all stop having sex?
I said we stopped.
No, we
I
didn't
put
stop.
that.
Because you felt like it wasn't there emotionally. Like, you didn't feel connected to him to where you want to give your body to him. So, okay, we already established that y'all were bitter and everything else like that. What put y'all on the path to where y'all were able to talk and co-parent these kids?
I forced him. He wasn't hearing none of what I had to say.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say you had to force me.
I did, because in the beginning it wasn't, we don't have to talk. I could just pick my kids up, drop. Regardless of not, you have to speak to me.
Or don't.
Like, regardless.
I mean, you have to talk to the other parents so y'all be on the same page.
At that time, I didn't want to hear not a damn thing she had to say. If it had nothing to do with them, I don't give a shit.
You didn't even. That's what we're talking about.
That's what we're saying.
I didn't want to hear it. And hell, even then, if it wasn't nothing pertaining to what was in the house, my house, I didn't give a fuck. Whatever you do in your house is what you do. I don't give a shit. I don't want to talk to you.
But that was just all the stages of being bitter about it.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I ain't call her, she ain't call me.
Okay, so what eventually got you? What eventually got you to the point where, you know what, I need to co-parent with this woman to raise our 3 children together so we can be on the same page of how we're raising them. Because, I mean, you have to talk to her. Whether y'all get back together or not, y'all still have to talk to each other as far as raising these kids.
Honestly, I don't know.
Do you remember Raven? What made him turn around?
I don't know. I couldn't, honestly, I really don't know.
I mean, like, y'all doing an awesome job as far as co-parenting them. Do y'all feel like the divorce has affected your children in a way?
Yes. Yes. Especially the others.
In what way?
When we was together, she had her moments when she acted out of school. She had her moments where she acted out when it came down to being told what to do when it came down to dance. But when we split and went to a totally different household, her behavior just... Woo. She started crying more, started acting out more, doing shit she know damn well she ain't no business doing.
Do you feel it in your household too, Raven?
Dude, a lot of attitude. A lot of attitude, a lot of disrespect.
So what did y'all do to try to fix that? Or are y'all still dealing with it to this day?
What you mean?
What is it?
I mean...
Christmas!
Okay. Say what happened Christmas. I mean, you can't just... Okay,
But I started thinking about that after... I left from over here when I was taking my drive home and thinking about why the hell she act that way. I realized that was the first time that we had actually been together on Christmas and spent time with all three of them for the first time in 2 years.
No.
What you mean?
I had to go back. Facebook memories. When I first left, I came back.
You came home, but this was you came back to the house and you left. This was the first time that she actually had an entire day with both of us. All day. Yeah. From the time she woke up, hell, to the time she went to sleep, because I was at your house Christmas Eve.
Hold on, what else was up?
I didn't let him tell it like that.
Drunk people. That's what happens, drunk people.
Oh, y'all spent the night together?
No, I was going to.
Oh, you was going to get it in?
I apologize. If she drunk, that's dead weight, so it ain't happening.
What?
I was not that drunk. I was able to walk upstairs on my own.
She wasn't that drunk, but I walked upstairs and her head in the toilet bowl, and all you see is liquor in the toilet. And then I put a garbage can next to her, and she's drunk again.
You didn't have to carry me upstairs.
No, I won't carry your big ass upstairs. I did this shit the
How
first
you
year.
call her big?
When she is drunk and lifeless, that is dead fucking weight, man. I'm a big dude, but that is dead weight.
So did y'all sleep in the same bed that night?
I mean, I ain't even staying.
You ain't staying?
Nope. I took off my watch, my earrings. I laid there, and I thought, fuck no, I'm going home. So she roll up and throw up on me. We're going to have an issue.
I didn't even throw up.
Not no more.
After y'all came out in the toilet.
You threw up again in that trash can.
Stop lying.
Bruh, I was sitting right there. That's why I brought the trash can to you.
Bruh, that trash can was empty when I woke up.
Alright, whatever. I ain't listening to all that drunk ass.
Okay. So the reason she acted out because that was the first time. Does that make y'all feel some type of way? Do y'all how do you cope with her acting out and knowing that right now at this stage there's nothing you really can do about her emotions?
I just let her act out. She got it honest. Boy, fuck you.
Oh God, that's probably what y'all need to do.
She ain't lying. She did get it honest because she got a mama attitude like hell.
Why is it always the mamas?
I'm
just wondering because that's what Jarvis. Don't you always say it's my attitude? No.
When it come down to Azaria, she got her mama everything. That's Azaria. So no, if you don't know the goddamn man, that's me all day long. That temper and everything. That's me.
Oh, but she's just such a sweetheart.
She's a what?
She what?
She's a sweetheart.
The little
Are
one.
we
You
talking
want-
about
The little one.
Yes.
No, she's so sweet. She's like,
she's so sweet. Y'all keep it in.
Sleep for one day. You tell me what happened.
Y'all keep it in.
Just so sweet.
I'm gonna leave over here one day too.
You act like we gonna tell you to go pick her up.
You
Y'all
are.
will.
No, I just call my mom.
Jarvis gonna be like, look, Jarvis gonna be like,
That's
hey,
one
bro,
other
come
one
on.
that don't care about none of that. She's
Now,
gonna.
now Zamir on the other hand,
You can keep him. That's the mellow
I'm
child.
scared when it comes down to him because his spirit is carefree. Like I feel like he'll run somebody. I'm like, oops. And run away.
I mean, but that person might have been in his way. So I mean,
because he does it now. He'll do something, be like, and you ask him, I mean, why you do? I don't know. He, and run away.
I mean, but you know, it's y'all's job
Don't,
to teach him that you know, I mean, that's wrong.
She don't still think it's funny. Oh,
Well,
Maybe he is the one who's just probably going to be laid back in life.
He's going to be carefree until you push him to the edge. Because I've seen it. I've seen it till you push him to that edge. I think his mama don't seen it. The day he socked that little boy. Yeah, because we got a call from the daycare. Is Amir going to be that one if you can't push him too far? And when he gets to his breaking point, it's over. Because they called us from the daycare one day and was like, well, Samir got into a fight. Wait a minute. What? He got a bump on his head. Just letting y'all know before y'all come pick him up. What happened? Well, him and the little boy got into it. He kept telling the little boy to leave him alone. And next thing you know, the little boy ended up in the lockers.
Oh,
The little boy had to go home. Oh. I'm sitting here like, yes. Because he always used to let folks just do shit to him.
You see, he condoned the violence.
He was like, yes. That's my boy. But when we got to the decade, you can't be doing this, son. And we got in the car. That's what's up, bro. That's what you do.
Oh, my God.
Condoned the
We
violence.
told him to leave him alone, so.
Oh, okay.
And Jamil will tell you over and over and over again to leave him alone before he get to that
But
point.
he should have left him alone, so.
Yeah, I bet you look what the fuck no more.
So what I'm hearing is, out of all the kids, it's just the oldest. Because maybe because she understands more.
It's because she had more
been there
years.
more years than the other
She had
two.
more years. The Zenobia was 1 when we split.
Oh, so she just...
Zenobia was 1 when we split. She's like,
Mom
man,
just
whatever.
don't care.
I just know I got 2 Christmases now. That's all.
Y'all laughing, that's really what she told me. We got 2 Christmases. There's what?
She just knows she got 2 Christmases, and like I said, Zamir is just a carefree spirit. He don't give a damn. But in the beginning, I did have to hear it. I ain't gonna lie. From all 3. I did have to go through listening to the crying and comforting at night and sleepless nights, making sure they alright and everything. She got the tail end and shit.
Now, when you say she got the tail end, like...
Because the place where she was staying at, I'll let you tell that shit.
I didn't really get my half up until I got on my feet. It was just me, like, I'd rather them be with him full time at the moment until I got to where I needed to be.
Understandable.
So, that's why she caught the kind of the tail end of everything. So, that kind of broke me.
Yeah, I was just wondering.
Yeah, they're in there playing house.
Wait a minute.
What?
I don't know. No.
No,
Somebody
you
gotta check
can't
on
say
that.
Drop that
They're hearing mommy.
Wait. Let me pause it. We'll
I
be
thought
right
it was-
back.
Hell,
Let me pause.
she was talking.
Oh,
I
no, you've been in the phone. That's why you thought you finished.
No, I did finish.
Oh, God.
So,
No, you were in the middle of something and the kids kind of had you interrupted. But yeah.
So, yeah, like, she caught the ass end of everything. Like, I had to sit down and explain what was going on. And I did explain to them maybe there's a possibility mommy might come home. I